Welcome to the Dankest Dungeon, where we play high-power Bracket 3 Commander games. So for this one, we're going to be playing with some more astronauts and spaceships. Let's go ahead and play. Hey, it's Jason, and today I'm playing Hearthhull, the World Seed. This is a landfall deck.
Howdy guys, it's Nate, today playing Sami, Wild something. Howdy guys, it's Nate, today I'm playing Toes. Howdy guys.
Hey guys, it's Brent, wait.
Yeah. Howdy guys, I'm Nate, today I'm playing Sami, Wildcat Captain. Why that was so hard to say, I don't know. But in all of Magic histories, they've never printed a broken artifact or made it super expensive to balance that right, so getting them out cheaper should be fine.
Hey, I'm Brent, here playing Szarel, Genesis Shepherd. Don't quote me on that name, it's probably not right. We're gonna do some fun land stuff, and hopefully do some unique stuff that I've never done before.
Hey, it's Matt. I am here playing Mana on the right hand. It kind of looks like this commander wants you to play a bunch of artifacts off the top of your deck. However, if I were to do that, then like half of my deck or more would have to be artifacts to consistently draw cards with it. So I'm mostly just focused on finding a card called Sensei's Divining Top and trying to win with that.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Baron of Dice, who offer not only a wide variety of dice for your gaming needs, but also premium TCG accessories, including playmats and deck boxes with unique art and designs that you won't find anywhere else. Be sure to pay them a visit by clicking our affiliate link in the description below, and if you decide to make a purchase, hit them up with the promo code DANK at checkout for 5% off your entire order. For additional savings, be sure to check out their Pro Player Kit bundle options, where the more you buy, the more you save. You know what they say, you've got to spend money to save money, so get on it. Hey everyone, welcome to the Dankest Dungeon. Let's go ahead and roll up for this game of Magic. I got a 10.
Nat 1.
19.
13.
Okay, I'll go last.
Good.
Good enough.
I'm also keeping.
This seems fine.
This is terrible. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna keep my second 7.
Neato.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a Fabled Passage, go ahead.
I'm gonna play a Polluted Delta, fetch that.
In response, crack mine.
They're both getting islands. Huh?
I get them out.
I'm grabbing a Zatora Proving Ground and passing turn.
I will draw during my turn. Here is a snow-covered island. I will tap it for a soul ring. Someone had to have one. I will tap the soul ring for a manifold key, and then I will use the manifold key to untap my soul ring. But that's it. Go ahead.
All right, neat. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play a commercial district. I'll leave that on top. Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Scene of the crime tapped. Go ahead.
Command Tower, I will play a Sylvan Library. Paying upkeep, I may draw additional cards and pay life to keep them or put them back. Pass turn.
I will untap and draw. I'm going to pay 3 life for a Soporific Springs. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to tap Soul Ring for 2. I will use one of it to use Manifold Key to untap Soul Ring. And then I'll tap it for another 2, going up to 3 mana. 4, 5. Tezzeret the Seeker.
I'm a little confused here.
Why?
Because you have a Tezzeret in play and all I have is a tapped land.
Well, get better. I'm going to plus Tezzeret and untap my Soul Ring and my Manifold Key. And I'm going to play a Lotus Petal. That's going to be it. Go ahead.
Okay, untap, draw. I'll play this Forest. I'll pay 2 for a Farseek. I will get a Zeotor's Proving Ground.
I decided not to put any Triomes in my deck, so
I think they're kind of overrated, honestly.
I didn't put any Surveillance in either.
Go ahead.
Draw. I'm going to play an Inventor's Fair. 2. Play Weapons Manufacturing. When a non-token artifact enters the battlefield under my control, I create Munitions token. That says when it leaves, ping 2 to any target. I'm going to play a Mox Opal. Hey, it's a non-token artifact. I make a Munitions. 2. Goblin Engineer. When it enters the battlefield, I may search my library for an artifact, put it into my graveyard, then shuffle. I can pay 1, sack an artifact, return target artifact from my graveyard with mana value 3 or less. I'm gonna throw Archaeomancer's map into my graveyard. That's all she wrote for me.
Untap, draw 3. I'll choose to take an extra one, taking 4 damage. I'm gonna play this basic swamp, then I'm gonna pay 3. Play a Tireless Provisioner, landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield underneath my control, I create a food token or a treasure token, and I will pass the turn.
I will untap and draw. I got -4 Tezzeret.
I wonder what it could be.
I wonder what it could be. I'm gonna find the One Ring. The game has changed. When the One Ring enters, if you cast it, I didn't, so nothing happens. However, I may tap it, put a bird counter on it, draw an entire card. So I will pay 1. Floating 1 to untap the One Ring and draw 2 cards. I'm gonna use the floating 1 and tap this snow-covered island. Cast an Ethereum Sculptor. My artifacts cost 1 less to play, and it's all 1/2. That's it, pass turn.
I'm going to untap and draw. I'm going to pay 3 for Tanuk, Memorial, and Sun. 2/4. Whenever a land enters play under my control, deal damage to each of you. And if this is the second time that this happened this turn, I draw a card. I will then play an Evolving Wilds, dealing 1 damage to each of you.
Ow.
I'm going to sack this and get another land to deal a damage to each of you.
Ow.
Kabam. I'll just get a forest. When that forest enters, I will draw a card and pass my turn.
Untap, upkeep. I'm going to gain a life from Inventor's Fair since I have 3 artifacts. Pay a red, tap the Engineer, eat the munitions, pinging 2 damage to Tezzy. I'm going to swap the munitions for this Archaeomancer's map. When the Archaeomancer's map enters, I'm going to make a munitions. When this artifact enters, I'm going to search my library for 2 planes, put them into my hand. Play my planes for turn. Tap 3, Inspiring Statuary. My non-artifact spells have Improvise, making another munitions. Go ahead.
I will untap. I will summon Library Trigger. Well, I'll take just the one this time. I'll play this new Exploration Brood Ship. It's got station at 3+. You may play an additional land on each one of your turns. At 8+, it has flying, and once each turn in one of my turns, I may cast a permanent spell from my graveyard by sacrificing a land in addition to paying its other costs, and it's a 4/4 at that point. Very luckily, that taps for 3. I get to play an additional land. First land drop, Misty Rainforest. Trigger, we'll choose to make a treasure. Second land drop, Bloodstained Mire, and we'll choose to make a treasure.
Hey, you have more lands than me. Archaeomancer's map. I'm gonna put this plains into the battlefield.
For 2 mana, I'm going to 3 visits.
Nice. I don't have any more lands.
So the 3 visits, we'll grab Commercial District. I will create another treasure. With the Surveil trigger on the stack, I'm going to crack this Misty, grabbing Underground Mortuary, resolve my treasure, put another Surveil trigger on the stack, so I have 2 Surveil triggers on the stack. With those 2 on the stack, we're gonna fetch, grabbing the theater, creating a treasure, and then resolving 3 Surveil triggers. I'm gonna put Ice Till Explorer in the graveyard. I'm gonna put the Gitrog monster in the graveyard, and I will keep that one on top. Then we're gonna use 1 treasure just to keep this out there for 1 Matthew.
What?
Haywire Might.
Haywire
Oh,
Might.
nice. You could just hit his wandering.
Yeah, let's just do that now before you untap.
That's sad. Okay, I will untap and draw. I'm gonna tap for 2. I will use 1 of the 2 to untap it. Go up to 3, 4, 5, 6. I will cast then Temporal Anchor. Being in my upkeep, I scry 2, and whenever I choose... I have 1 floating because it costs 1 less, but it's still triple blue, so I still have to sack everything.
Yeah.
Whenever you choose to put 1 or more cards on the bottom of your library while scrying, exile that many cards from the bottom of your library during your turn. You may play cards exiled with the Temporal Anchor, and maybe some of them will be lands. That would be cool. I'll pass.
Untapping and drawing. I'm going to play a Verdant Catacombs. When that enters play, it'll deal 1 damage to each of you. Ow. Tanuk. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice that, lose life, get a land. Grabbing another forest. When that forest enters, I will draw a card from Tanuk.
And we each take a damage.
I will then pay 3 mana for Loot, Exuberant Explorer. It's a 1/4. I can play an additional land on each of my turns. I can pay 6. Look at the top 6 cards in my library. I can reveal a creature card with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands I control from among them and put it onto the battlefield. I can play an extra land this turn. Luckily, the card I drew was a forest. I'll play it. You each take 1. I'll pay 3 mana for a 6. This is a 2/4 with reach. Whenever 6 attacks, I mill 3 cards. I can put a land card from among those into my hand. As long as it's my turn, non-land permanent cards in my graveyard have retrace. I'll swing on Brent for 2. You have no blockers, correct? Pass the turn. Are you enjoying our content? Want to help support the show? Consider joining our Patreon for some dank benefits, including access to our full deck list, voting privileges for polls, shoutouts at the end of our videos, and more. Don't want to give us any money? We get it. Subscribing to the channel, liking our videos, and commenting down below also help as well, and are totally free. Thank you so much everyone for your support. Let's get back to the video.
Untap. Draw. Gain a life from Inventor's Fair on my upkeep because I have 3 or more artifacts. I'm going to play my land for turn, being this Darksteel Citadel. I'm going to gain another munitions. 2, to sacrifice Scene of the Crime to draw a card, since Scene of the Crime is a clue. Pay a red, activate Goblin Engineer. We're going to turn this munitions back into the Scene of the Crime. The munitions saccharin hit 2 to the Tireless Provisioner, making a munitions. Red, white... I'm gonna cast Sami, Wildcat Captain. Double Strike Vigilance 4/4. Spells I cast have affinity for artifacts. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have this Mind's Eye. When an opponent draws a card, I can pay 1 if I do draw a card. I have a Boros Signet. Then I have a Hangerback Walker on 6, making another munitions. And I'll pass, because I don't have haste.
I will draw 3 cards. I'm actually going to take 8. Very risky. 5, put my commander on the field. Now he is flying. I may play lands from my graveyard. Whenever I sacrifice another non-token permanent during my turn, put +1 counters on another target creature I control. 2 mana. Demonic Tutor. Game changer. My Demonic Tutor has resolved. And 1 for turn. Basic Forest. Land 2 for turn. The Misty Rainforest from graveyard using my commander. I will fetch Stomping Grounds. And then I'm going to pay 4 for Ouroboros. Beginning of combat on my turn, I put X +1 counters on each creature where X is this creature's power. Go to combat, putting a +1 counter on each one of my creatures.
Seems good.
And for free, because I feel like I might need it with what my life total's at, Zerent Orb.
You could have made your squad huge and had no mana.
Yes. Sure, let's sacrifice this basic forest to gain 2 life, triggering him, putting 3 counters on that one. For 3, we will put charge counters on this. Still not a creature. Pass the turn.
I will untap. During my upkeep, I scry 2. I'm gonna exile this Trinket Mage and this Sensei's Divining Top. I can play cards I exiled with this. So I'm gonna draw Basic Island. I will cast my commander, Menon, right hand. 3/4 flying. I may look at cards from the top of my library at any time. I may cast artifact spells from the top of my library. Artifacts I control have tap, add blue, spend this mana only to cast spells from anywhere other than my hand. I'm gonna tap the Temporal Anchor to play Sensei's Divining Top.
So on cast of top, path. So you can get more lands.
Neat.
Menon?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go find a basic island. That's it. Pass turn.
I'm going to untap and draw a card. I'm going to start by going to combat. 6 is just going to swing your way, Matt.
Sure.
When he swings, I'm going to mill 3 cards. Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. Put that one in my hand. 4 mana for my commander, Hearthhull the World Seed. This is a spacecraft. Currently doesn't do anything. Just chilling. I'm going to tap Tanook to put 2 charge counters on Hearthhull. Now, I can pay 1 mana and tap it to sack a land. If I do, I draw 2 cards and I can play an additional land this turn. I'll pay 1, tap this. I'll sacrifice the forest. I will draw 2. Did not get the extra land. I will play the Yavimaya I got earlier. You will each take 1 damage from Tanook. I'll then pay 2 for a Sakura Tribe Elder. He's a 1/1. I'm going to tap him to put a charge counter on this. I'm going to sacrifice him to go get a basic. When the basic enters, you will each take 1 and I will draw a card. I'm going to grab the Swamp. I can play 2 extra lands this turn, but it's irrelevant because I only have 1. But that 1 is going to be a Vendo, Waking Haven. This enters tapped. It does stuff once it's stationed. You each take 1 from Tanook. I'm not really worried about getting beat to death right now. I'm going to go ahead and put another charge counter on my commander. Pass turn.
Upkeep. I'm going to gain a life from Inventor's Fair since I have 3 or more artifacts. I'm going to play a mountain. Pay to sacrifice the scene of the crime to draw a card. Pay a red. Weld this Archaeomancer's map back into the scene of the crime, making a munitions. Pay a red for the Reaver Cleaver.
Yes.
Equipped creature gets +1/+1 trample, and when this creature does combat damage to a player or planeswalker, create that many treasure tokens.
Oh boy.
Way to leave yourself open, Jason.
You do get a munitions from that as well.
2/3. Reaver Cleaver onto Sami. Combat. Jason, swing a 5/5 with double strike, vigilance, and trample at you.
Yeah, I'll take 10.
Yep.
Would you like 10 treasures?
I would like 10 treasures. It's all Shiro for me. Go ahead.
I will untap, and I will choose not to trigger Sylvan Library because I don't want you to draw 3 cards.
Damn.
So I'll only draw 1.
I will pay 1 to draw with Mind's Eye.
Then drop 1 of turn, sack it, put 3 counters on him. Grab the basic forest with the Misty Rainforest. I'm going to finish crewing, stationing. So he is active. He's now 4/4 flying. And then once per turn, I may sacrifice a land to cast something from my graveyard. Float a green. Sacrificing this land in addition to paying its cost, cast this Haywire Might. On the sacrifice cost, I will put another 3 counters on him. Haywire Might on the field. This swamp is a forest. Thank you. Sacrifice it, gaining 2 life, putting 3 more counters on here, and we're going to exile that.
Oh, no weapons manufacturing?
Not no more.
I built enough bombs, I guess.
Still get another land drop per turn. Let's play Misty Rainforest again as my second land drop per turn. Fetching that, putting 3 counters on. Misty Rainforest will fetch up Overgrown Tomb. I will have it enter tapped. Sacking a land, gain 2 life to put 3 counters on. And let's do it one more time. Gonna go to combat, putting 23 power on everything.
You just write them down.
Nate,
Yeah.
take it.
Oh man.
In response to declaration of attacks, I'll pay 2. I'm going to eat the scene of the crime. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to have to take the flyer, declare Hangover Walker to block the giant fucking worm snake. In response to block, pay 1, tap it, put a counter on it.
So you get 7 Thopters when it dies?
Yeah.
27.
Go to
8.
math. I'll make 7 Thopters.
Second main, Vandal Blast overloaded.
I will tap my top in response to draw a card.
My commander will blow up.
Yeah, I have nothing to do with any of the rest of this. All 9 of the munitions will get pointed at you.
You good then?
Yeah.
Okay. Land for turn is Otawara. As much fun as it would be to keep that up, I don't have the mana. What I do have is Volatile Storm Drake. Flying hexproof from activated and triggered abilities. When it enters, exchange control of it with target creature and opponent controls. If you do gain 4 energy, then you may sacrifice that creature unless you pay the value. I'm going to get an Ouroboros, and I'm going to pay 4 energy to keep it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that'll work.
Counterbalance. Whenever an opponent plays a spell, you may reveal the top card of your library. If it has the same mana value, you can counter it. Go to combat. This is going to get plus 46, plus 46. I don't know what it's going to do, but it's here. That is le turn.
Okay, I'm gonna tap and draw. I'm gonna go to combat. Brent, take 2.
I will block with this 3/2.
Okay. On swing, I will mill 3. Getting a Manifold Key, Sylvan Safekeeper, Terramorphic Expanse. I will put Terramorphic Expanse into my hand. I'm gonna play Terramorphic Expanse. Each of you will take 1.
In response, I'll sacrifice Command Tower to gain 2 life.
Okay. I'm going to sacrifice Terramorphic Expanse, get a basic Forest. You will each take 1, and then I will draw a card. I'm going to play a Mountain as my second land for turn. You will each take 1. I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 to Diabolic Intent and sacrifice Loot.
I suppose I should trigger counterbalance, so
Yeah.
I will. Hiya! It's a 1.
Okay, well that's a 2-drop, so take that. I'm gonna get this card.
Neat. What is it?
I'll show you. Hang on.
Oh, I'm not sure I like that.
4 mana. It's a 1 ring.
Gross.
I have protection. Go ahead.
Draw. I'm gonna float 1, pay red. We're gonna weld this Darksteel Citadel into the Reaver Cleaver. Pay 3. Reaver Cleaver. Combat. Matt.
I will send him into the Floodmaw. Turn target creature and opponent controls what's on his hand. I did not promise a gift because creature.
And here's a Mirror Retriever. Go ahead.
My land for turn will be a Fable Passage. 3/4, sacrificing the Stomping Grounds. 2026 counters over here. Cast Ice Till Explorer from my graveyard. I may play an additional land on each one of my turns. I may play lands from my graveyard, and then when a land I control enters, I mill a card. Fetch this Fable Passage. I'll get a swamp. I'll put 24 counters on him. Land entered. I mill a card. Mayhem Devil. Second land drop from turn. Be a Fable Passage. I'll mill a card. Secure a Tribe Elder. I will fetch the Fable Passage. 26 counters on him. Land enters, and I will mill Shifting Woodlands. I guess my third land drop from turn will be
Fabled Passage.
Fable Passage again. Milling. Hey, look, it's Tanook. 3. I'm going to play this Viridian Joiner. Taps for green equal to its power. I'll sacrifice Fable Passage, putting 26 counters on it. And a land enters, and I have to mill again. Marsh Flats. I will attempt to go to combat. 52 at flying.
Yep.
Nate, and then 26 commander damage going at Matt.
Yep. This goes back to you because the control effect ends.
I think right now, first thing I'm going to do is tap the 1 ring to draw a card, putting a burden counter on it. Then I'm going to pay 2, tear asunder the Zeranorb, exiling it. Make that choice right now, so I know what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, I will sacrifice 5 lands, 10 life.
Okay.
Trigger your commander 10 times.
Yeah, 5 times.
All on the Mana Dork.
Yeah.
Manadork's fudge enormous.
I'm going to upkeep. I'll lose a life from the 1 ring, and I'll draw a card. I'm going to tap the 1 ring to draw 2 cards. I'm going to discard Command Tower. I'm going to pay a green, play Sylvan Safekeeper. I'm going to play a land per turn. Overgrown Tomb. I'll play that. Untapped. I'll lose 2. You lose 1. Go to combat. 6 is going to swing at you. Trigger. I'm going to mill 3. Yeah, sure. Vandal Blast, Deadly Relic, and Mountain. Mountain will go to hand. He'll die.
Yeah, he did.
I'm going to pay 6 for my commander. Currently can't do anything. I'm going to tap these 2 to put 3 charge counters on him. I'm going to pay 3 mana for Wayward Swordtooth. 5/5. He's going to tap to put 5 counters on my commander. Commander is alive. Now whenever I sack a land, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. I'll sack all my lands to deal a bunch of damage to you. If you have
Heroic intervention. I'm just kidding.
Deflecting Palm. Wait, fuck.
So this game came really down to the wire, with me being able to blow up all my lands to kill Brent before he pulverized me with a bunch of giant creatures. Hope you enjoyed that game. Keep an eye out for the rematch coming out next week. See ya. Thank you, patrons, especially Jacob M., Paul K., Jared R., Jared N., and Michael J. And thank you to the rest of our patrons as well.